The deadly fighting in Sudan between the regular army and the paramilitary has killed at least 56 civilians. The country's doctor syndicate says that close to 600 people have also been injured. Fierce clashes between Sudan's paramilitary group, previously known as the Janjaweed, and the country's powerful military erupted on Saturday, raising fears of a wider conflict in the chaos-stricken nation. At the end of a day of fighting, the sound of heavy firing could be heard throughout the day and early hours of morning across the capital, and also its sister city of Omdurman, where the military and the RSF have amassed tens of thousands of troops since the coup took place. Tensions between the army and the paramilitary stem from a disagreement over how the RSF, headed by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, should be integrated into the military and how they should assert their authority. The merger is a key condition of Sudan's unsigned civilian transition agreement. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who is in Vietnam at the moment, also commented on the situation in Sudan. Listen into what he had to say on it.
Major parties in Khartoum some weeks ago reached a very important framework agreement on how to proceed with a transition to civilian government. And there's been real progress in trying to move that forward. I spoke to General Burhan just a couple of days ago on that very topic. And there are still some remaining, important remaining issues that need to be dealt with, but I think there's a real opportunity to move forward on the agreed framework, and certainly that's what we're strongly supporting.
Now, the eruption of violence came after weeks of deepening tensions between military leader Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and his number 2 paramilitary commander Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo over the planned integration of the paramilitary rapid support forces into the army. Let us tell you more about the RSF, or the Rapid Support Forces. The RSF emerged from militias involved in the conflict in Darfur region of Sudan, which broke out 20 years ago. The body has been accused of human rights abuses. It operates under its own legal code and chain of command. The RSF joined with the military to overthrow long-ruling Islamist strongman Omar Hassan al-Bashir in a coup in 2019. The two forces then carried out another coup in October 2021. But the relations between military and the RSF have since worsened, forcing a delay in the signing of an internationally backed agreement with political parties for a 2-year civilian-led transition to free elections. For all those who have just tuned in to Beyond World is One, the top focus right now are about the deadly fighting in Sudan between the regular army and the paramilitary. It erupted yesterday, and till now at least 56 civilians have been killed. The country's doctor syndicate says that close to 600 people have also been injured. The fierce clashes between Sudan's paramilitary group, previously known as the Janjaweed, and the country's powerful military erupted on Saturday. It has further raised fears of a wider conflict in the chaos-stricken nation.